kitchen once again. A couple days ago, I made some Portuguese clams and mussels. I'm going to do something different, but using still the same clams that I bought. The ones that I made, they disappear in no time. Everybody loved it. So anyway, I'm still using my Instant Pot. Still haven't heard nothing from the stove. So I'm going to do it over here. So I'm going to put some olive oil in the bottom. And this one I'm going to do is chouriça and clams in a tomato sauce. So it's going to be more filling because it'll have the chouriça, and then I'm also going to do with some bacon. I'm going to start rendering the bacon. And then also rendering the chouriça. You can use linguiça, but I prefer chouriça for this because it's kind of more chunky, and it gives a gooder flavor because it's smoked. I have here some parsley and have some of the mussels and clams from last time. This is going to be enough for me, actually, because my husband he's tired of mussel and clams from a couple days ago. So we're going to render this. I have some butter that we're going to do for the sauce, some shallots, some garlic, some pimenta de terra or malagueta, some more clam juice, some lemon juice, and then a can of crushed tomatoes and salt and pepper. So I'm going to let this render here for about maybe a minute or two, and then I'll come back. Okay, my bacon and my chouriça is rendering, and I'm going to add my shallots. And if you don't have shallots, you can use onion, any onion. Red onion, I would use red onion because it's sweeter than a regular yellow onion. I love these recipes. Another one of my favorites is clams a l'enchana, where you have the pork, little pieces of pork. I love that too. Like I said, there's no way. We were brought up eating fish all the time. I remember growing up, we were always tired. Oh, fish again, because that's all my mom. I mean, we would eat fish 3 times a week, easy. There wasn't much of anything else. Anyway, so I'm going to continue rendering more of this, and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm going to add my malagueta. And I'm putting a little bit more because I'm the only one who's going to eat this. So I can take a little piece. And I'm going to put my garlic. I didn't put my garlic with my onions because I don't want the garlic to burn. Okay, I'm going to add my clam juice and my tomato. Crushed tomatoes. 1 can of crushed tomatoes. And I'm going to bring this to a simmer. And then I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Not very much because that malagueta has salt. And some pepper, black pepper. So bring that to a simmer. Okay, friends, my sauce has come to a simmer. We're going to add my lemon juice, and I'm going to add my clams and mussels. I'm not even going to put the lid on this. I'm not gonna tie it, I'm just gonna cover. And I'm gonna add a little bit of parsley. And save for the topping. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter. And the butter is gonna melt in there. And it's gonna thicken a little bit that sauce. It's gonna give a shine. The lid. And let this just steam. I'm still in sauteing. I don't need to add no more time because they'll open up in no time. Okay, friends, it's been actually 4 minutes, and my clams are done. They're all opened. I'm gonna try taste for salt. See if it needs any more salt. And this is what's gonna be for dinner for me. Oh, oh my gosh, so good. So good. The smokiness from the chouriça, it is so good. I'm gonna take some and I'm gonna show you how beautiful this looks. First it has that nice rich tomato based sauce. Uh-oh. And then I'm gonna serve this with some more of that crusty bread because that bread dunked in this, so good. I'm gonna put a little bit more parsley because it kind of brings the freshness. And then what I'll do is I squeeze some more lemon juice. It brings the freshness from for any seafood. You would want to do that. Let me taste this. Oh my gosh. Just a glass of wine. Don't give me nothing else. This is so good. My husband's gonna look at this and wish he had some. Oh my gosh. This is so good. That smokiness from the chouriça and from the bacon, it is delicious. I can't stop eating. It is so good. And then with that garlic that I pressed in the bread, And here it is, another simple, easy recipe. Took me 4 minutes to cook. Didn't even put the pressure on the Instant Pot. I just put the lid on and it was in sauteing. It was 4 minutes until the end. And look, they all open up and it made it in no time. And very little ingredients. So anyway, here it is, another easy recipe from my kitchen that you can try any day of the week. And you can feed your family this and then a nice salad. Or you can even, with this, you can even cook some pasta if you want it to make more filling. Cook some spaghetti or fettuccine or any of that pasta and put it in the bottom and put this. Whew, what a meal. And it can feed, this in here, it's even too much for me because I'm not going to eat all that. I like it, but I don't need it. So I'll have it probably for a couple days. That's fine with me. So anyway, give it another try to this easy recipe. Beautiful, smells divine. And this with a glass of wine or a nice cooled sag. It is good. So give me some feedback. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Share my videos with your friends. And, you know, maybe there's some friends who haven't seen any of my videos. And I would appreciate that. And until next time, let's get cooking. Have a good day.